My name is Arjun. I did my MBA from HKUST batch of 2018. I'm presently working as a global consultant at Euromonitor International. Asia was where the economy was really taking off, so that was one reason for moving here. Asia again seemed like a good area to sort of kickstart your career before you expand or move into whichever part in the world. One is the network, because of the students that you're exposed to. We're speaking of people coming from different nationalities in a class of 100, 20 different industries, so you get a lot of exposure from day one. And that's something that still stays with you even today, which is a good 3.5 years since I finished my MBA. The second is the quality of the faculty. Much like the students, they too are international, they too have worked in different countries across the world, and that's something that they bring to the table in every single class and every single session during the course of your MBA. And I think the third one is the curriculum, which is designed to be international. It's not just appealing from the point of view of Asia, but it's also something that's relevant if you're working with someone in Europe, the Americas, Africa, or Australia. I think from day one, the career placement team makes it very clear who they are, where they're from, and how they can support you. Who was not only able to get me exposed to, let's say, multiple industries within the consulting sphere or consulting-based roles, but he was also someone who was able to help me run mock interviews, for example, have consulting case study, practice sessions with other students or with ex-students in those fields. And invariably what it led to was I didn't just have one, I didn't have two, I had 3 internships in consulting by the time I got to my summer period, and eventually ended up at Euromonitor as a consultant post my MBA. So I'd say overall exceptionally helpful, extremely diligent, and people who know what they're talking about. Two most important. The first one is that you have the ability to think on your own feet. As consultants, we're thrown with problems on the go, and clients do expect answers right then and there. Not just answers thrown at them, but answers that make sense, answers that are practical, and answers that serve their needs at that point in time. And the second one that I'd probably go with, and again this depends from person to person, if you're just starting off as a consultant, it's to have the right amount of cross-functional and cross-industry experience. Start off as a generalist, don't think from a specialty point of view or a specialization point of view, and over a course of time, see what area that you want to excel in. Working in Hong Kong with the international exposure the city already has, whether it's from Chinese point of view or whether it's a French perspective or it's a British perspective or a South Asian perspective, you're exposed to that from the first time that you walk into that city, from the first time you walk into your classroom, and the first time eventually post-MBA you walk into your workplace. So that transition of moving from Hong Kong to London, I think came quite seamlessly. The MBA school did prepare me for this because of the exposure I got from my colleagues, the exposure I got because of my faculty, and the exposure I got because of the internships that I was placed in thanks to my MBA school. So I work only with our top-tier corporate accounts, and specifically I help in the process of enhancing our partnership with these SARE accounts. That could be in the form of advising them from a strategic perspective. It could be from the perspective of also looking at increasing the amount of business that we actually do with them. So as an M&A specialist, I assist these 20 accounts with anything to do as far as their mergers and acquisition plans are concerned.